guys, welcome back to my channel, it's Sian. So today I'm going to be doing a chatty makeup tutorial on just some easy, simple back to school makeup. And I haven't done a chatty video in ages, so I thought it'd be quite nice to do one because normally I just do voiceovers and sometimes they can get a little bit boring. So yeah, I am just going to show you a very simple, quick makeup that you can do in the morning, and hopefully you won't get in trouble at school for wearing makeup because I know my school was very strict on wearing makeup. First off, you need a good base, so I'm just using my Maybelline New York Baby Skin, and this is just their pore eraser, and I really like this. It's really nice and lightweight on my skin, and it obviously minimises all of your pores, which I love because I have been breaking out a little bit, especially over my nose area, as you can see. I just like to rub that in with my fingers, make sure it's all rubbed in the most important areas. Next, I'm going to be using the Max Factor Face Affinity All Day Flawless Foundation, and this is 3-in-1. Apparently it's a primer, concealer and foundation in one, and it's also got SPF 20 in. I just really like this one. It's probably the best drugstore. I know Max Factor's a little bit more expensive than normal drugstore like Rimmel London and Maybelline or that lot, but honestly if you've got a little bit more money to spend, this is the one. I don't even think it's that expensive. I want to say no more than £12, which I know for a lot of you would be expensive for foundation, but honestly I would save up your pennies just a little bit more if you wanted something that is durable and you can play with coverage. So I'm just using my Real Techniques flat foundation brush, and this is really clogged up. I really need to wash it. Yeah, if you guys would like to know how I wash my makeup brushes, then comment down below because I was thinking of doing a video like that anyway. What I like to do with this flat foundation brush is I don't really blend it in too much, I just like to spread it throughout my face so it looks kind of patchy. And then in a minute I go in with my e.l.f. stippling brush just so I can blend it out and get the desired coverage that I want. And by the way guys, I am actually going back to school, which is really weird. As you guys know, obviously I do this YouTube channel, but obviously I love beauty and things like that, so I've decided to go back to college and do a beauty therapy course so I can work in spas, I can set up my own makeup business, and it will just really help with my YouTube as well. So yeah, really fun times. It's bloody expensive though because obviously I'm 19, and even though you can get some courses for free still because I've already gone through the education system and dropped out a few times, they're a little bit sort of like, oh well now you're an adult learner so you need to pay for your course, so it's like going to cost me like £2 to do it, but I think it's worth it because I absolutely love beauty. So right, that is all blended in now, so now I'm just going to go on and conceal underneath my eye, and this is literally the best concealer I have ever used. I just love it. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer, and they also do them in different colours for colour correcting, i.e. green or orange. I'm not going to colour correct today because I don't have too much redness or dark under eye circles, but if you would like a colour correcting for beginners video, then I will love to do that for you. So just leave me a comment if you'd like that. So I just like to squeeze a fair bit underneath my eyes just to brighten them up because I do suffer with really dark under eyes. I know you can't see it on this because I've got a ring light and it pretty much blurs all of your imperfections, but yeah, I have quite bad dark circles. And then just grabbing my beauty blender and buffing that in. It's always best to use a damp beauty blender when you do this because that way it doesn't absorb all the product. So after all that is set, I am just going to go in with my number 7 loose translucent powder, and I'm just grabbing my Real Techniques buffing brush. I just like to use this as a powder brush, and I basically mainly just set in my T-zone and underneath my eyes, just simply because they're where I get most oily, and obviously I want to set underneath my eyes because I've just concealed. Now I'm just going to be doing my brows, and I know that this isn't a drugstore product, but I just can't live without this. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in soft brown, and I'm just going to grab my Zoeva 322 brow line brush. Just going to grab a little bit of product. What I love about this is even though it's expensive, a little goes a long way. So if you have I don't know, say it's your birthday, ask for it for your birthday or for Christmas, because I just personally love it. And I just like do little strokes. It definitely has taken me a lot to perfect using, especially with this brush and that, because I normally just use stick pencils for my brows, and obviously is a huge difference from this product. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I'm going to be moving on to my eyes. Okay, so this is going to be a very neutral look for school, because you don't want to go to school caked in makeup, it's just not wise. And yeah, so basically what I'm going to be using for this whole look is the first Naked palette. I've had this for literally years and it's still going, so thank God for that. And basically my two favourite shades to use for a very neutral look is Naked and Buck. So first off, I'm just going to be taking Naked because it's the lighter shade, and just buffing that into my crease to create a transition shade for the other colours. Fluffy brush and just popping that in my crease. And then I'm just grabbing my Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush and just buffing that in so it's very soft and natural. Next I'm going to be grabbing Buck from the Naked palette, and I'm going to be putting this on an angled brush, and I will show you why in a minute. So I like to get quite a bit of product on there. And then what I like to do is, starting from my lash line, create a line and then bring it up. And then put it across my crease, so you've kind of got like a V going on. I also like to bring it down to my lower lash line. So as you can see, it looks a little bit wacky for at the moment, but now we're just going to buff that in and blend. Just do small little circular motions. So that is our eyeshadow all blended in. Now you can go in and use eyeliner and do a small wing, or just to line your waterline. I personally don't like doing that because I used to get caught out all the time for using eyeliner in school. So a little trick that I have picked up is using the angled brush again. We're going to be grabbing Creep from the Naked palette and just putting it along our lash line. That way it's a very, very subtle way to darken your lash line and make you feel like you've got fuller lashes. And I'm going to get it as close to the lash line as possible. You can also put a bit of Creep down on your lower lash line as well, and this will give the same effect. Then I just like to curl my eyelashes, and this just gives your lashes a bit more of a full effect when you put mascara on. And then I am just going to be grabbing Max Factor Masterpiece Transform High Impact Volumizing Mascara, and this is actually in the shade Black Brown, so it's a little bit more natural than like full on black. And now my favourite blush so far is Coralista by Benefit, and this is just a very light peach undertone, so it's very, very natural. So I'm just going to be grabbing my contour brush from Real Techniques. I don't know it's a contour brush, but I just like to use it for blush because I can just get the right precision on it. Also, I wouldn't recommend contouring for school. It will take you so long in the morning, and if you don't get it right then you look like a clown for the rest of the day, so best not. Now if you really want to and create a bit more of a dewy look, then you can put some highlight. I have two options for you. Obviously I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow kit, this is the Gleam one, but there's also Soap & Glory Glow All Out. Now if you're going to be using the Soap & Glory one, it's very, very pink highlight. As you probably can't see, but so if you are using this one, I would skip on the blush, otherwise you're going to, like, you've put blush up here as well, so just put it lower down on your cheekbone, and then it will sort of act as both a blush and a highlight. So I'm just kind of thinking, I think I'm going to go for Crushed Pearl because it's the least sort of obvious, because the other ones are very pink undertones. So I'm going to be grabbing a little bit just so I've got a little bit more of a dewy look, and I'm just applying it with my Real Techniques fan brush. And personally, I never used anything but just some like lip balm for school, because I like the colour of my lips. They're quite pink at the moment because I've got like a bit of foundation on them, but I will show you. So my favourite is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Original Formula chapstick, and I just like my lips feeling quite moisturised at school, so I don't really like putting any lipstick on, and I want to keep this as natural as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you'd like me to do any more back to school videos, then comment down below and I will do them. And I will talk to you guys in my next video, so bye!